And what's up again, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into our last race of the night, our second to last race of the week here in week number 8 of the Binding of Isaac Racing League. And if I could ever figure out why that's not... There we go. Screw it. We'll do it the easy way. If we can get that flipped over, like I said, we're going to have ourselves a good matchup once again here between two folks looking for, I believe, their third victories of the season. On the left-hand side, we got Mr. Zwiki22, your Pittsburgh Steelers representative. And on the right-hand side, your Oakland Raiders, to quote Chris Berman, 17Puffins. And again, here is the link to get into both of their channels. Again, if I could spell it, actually have that in chat for you already. Boom, there you go. That'll get you into both Zwiki and 17's channels at the same time. Again, if you guys are new, go say hi to him. And again, if you're new, let me explain the rules. We race Isaac with the same save file through the womb 2, best 2 out of 3. So again, you see the zeros at the bottom of the screen. When somebody beats Mom's Heart, we're going to put a 1 down there for whoever it is. Or 1 more point. We'll add 1 to that score, I should say. And we'll reset both racers, get them started over again. And again, it's a best 2 out of 3, so just 1's not good enough. Anyways, on that note, there are 7 banned items. You may not see the emotes themselves, but you cannot pick up... can't pick up No Fetus. Let's try that again. Can't pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Holy Bible, the Shovel, and Toothpicks are an exception. You can either re-roll those or take them if you want to. Other than that, D6 can only be used against those. Nothing else. Everything else is take it or leave it. But on that note, our racers know these rules. I'm going to do the countdown for them. So if you guys are ready, if you can fire a few shots around the room for me and let me know that you can hear me, we'll get this thing underway momentarily. Excuse me, sorry about that. So again, hopefully there's some new folks up in here that's catching this for the first time. We should have a good one. There you see both of them firing, so let's do this countdown. We'll get this thing rocking. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1... And good luck to you two. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. And again, we got Zwiki22 on the left and 17Puffins on the right side. Feel free to head into their channel, root on your favorite racer and or team. And there you go. There's a link for you. Well, let's see those no scrolls right off the bat. So 17 gets to re-roll it, gets Chemical Peel, and he's going to leave it behind. Interesting. I wonder if he thinks that that's Ipecac per se. But either way, Chemical Peel would have been some damage up for him, but he's going to leave that behind. But the Dead Sea Scrolls are a banned item. They can give you 3 usages of other banned items, which are the D6, the Bible. Believe it or not, I can do the D6, I promise you. The Bible, and the Shovel. So let's see, into a devil deal here for Zwiki. He's going to say no thanks. Even with that health up he got from the lard, he's going to keep it and not buy any of the... They weren't the greatest items. Brother Bobby would have been a pretty low damage up follower. And just all in all, just really not worth it, especially for the health. Alright, so Gemini already about 10 to 20% of the way down. We got, or on the right side, I should say. On the left, we got Larry Jr., also just about the same amount of health down. So these two are pretty dead even at the moment here. Again, I'm curious if 17's going to go back and grab that item or not. And let's see, just over the 50% mark. That dodge by 17. Woo! I would have gotten hit there. And again, so would Zwiki for that matter, as he's a little bit larger and would have had a much larger hitbox on that. Zwiki would have gotten hit doing that same dodge. A little bit more health up for Zwiki and a shot speed increase. It doesn't tell you that, but that does actually give you a shot speed increase with stem cells. So let's see, a little bit of range up for 17. And I'm wondering if he's thinking that maybe he has to re-roll that. I'm pretty sure that was Chemical Peel that popped up, though, in his item room. So we'll see what happens here. Yep, that's Chemical Peel. I was wondering. So there's some damage up on some of his shots. I bet he thought that that was Ipecac and was looking to get a re-roll on it. That happens quite a bit. We've had a few people that got that screwed up a few times. Alright, so moving on down to his basement 2. Again, Zwiki's already looking at his boss fight here on basement 2. And Puffin's just finding his item room. So we got the, basically they're even at the moment. We don't know if Zwiki's going to go back for that item room or not, though I imagine he will. And again, Puffins does not have a key. Still didn't get one to spawn either, so he's going to go back over here. He's going to say he had one in the last room. All he needs to do is use one of the bombs. There you see it. Ugh, Ouija tears, not the greatest thing. So spectral tears on Puffin's side, those will go through any rocks like you just saw them actually pass over. It will help out in some situations. I don't happen to like them though, honestly. And that's why it takes a little bit longer to get through things like poop and fires that are in the way of getting to some items like that. So it will take a little bit longer if Puffins is going to clear those. And let's see, yet another perfect timing on the key, too, not that he needed it. Ooh, Zwiki gonna grab Tough Love. Based off of your luck, that's gonna fire out tears that do triple damage for you, so that's a great find. 6 more cents, we got another great find in the store there. Zwiki's also found the treasure map, so he may go looking for a secret room here and hope that he finds some money in there. Well, we got ourselves yet another XL floor as Puffins has come across a Caves XL. Yeah, Tough Love is a great item, honestly. You see the tears/teeth, whatever you want to call them, firing out from time to time. Like I said, huge damage multiplier on that, and those are great. Like you see, basically one-shot anything anytime they do make contact. So Zwiki's going to be a very happy camper. That's very early on to get those, too. And there's that split link. Thank you again, Cyanide. Thank you. And moving on into that second boss fight. Zwiki's got himself Monstro too. Death Star won the race 2-0 earlier. And there we got, nasty version, champion version of Pestilence here on the right side. Almost said left again. God damn, am I getting bad with this? Left side's got Jesus Juice. That's range and damage up. It says tears, but it's actually a damage increase instead on Jesus Juice. Anyways, Pestilence, the champion version, you can see spilling out basically slowdown goo. Name it whatever you will. We call it slowdown goo. Anyways, he's over halfway done. He's going to wind up with a cube of meat at the end of this for Puffins. We're looking probably about like 6 months away for next season's signups. So quite a ways yet. It's going to be based off of Binding of Isaac Rebirth, so that's coming out early next year, and we're going to have to wait for that to even come out to figure out what all we're going to do. So quite a ways off. Might be a little early. Yep, Zwiki's going to leave that Eternal Heart behind. We'll see if he remembers and goes back for it. It also depends on how far away that is from him. But again, that one half a Eternal Heart there would turn into a full Red Heart container for Zwiki if he were to either find another one on this floor or take that down to the next floor with him. Again, though, he has no protection for it right now, so he's going to leave it behind. He'll be back. Yeah, slow down, Goo. The only requirements we ever have for this is you have to be able to cast on Twitch, and I'm going to have, on the application process, you have to actually send a highlight with it of you actually broadcasting Isaac so that I know that you have some sort of clue what you're doing broadcasting. And then basically we'll have a play-in tournament where everybody that signs up gets a fair chance. Alright, so there's that health up and shot speed increase for Puffins. Excuse me, and he's going to be the first on down to the depths. So again, Zwiki working on his Caves 1, Puffins working on his Depths 1, 2 floors ahead right now. What was that, Cat? My cat yawned in the middle of meowing at me. Oh, God, are you fat? I can't pick you up like this forever. You're a big cat. Anyways, Cat's going to try to say hi to everybody here on microphone, so I'm going to have to turn the chair every now and then. You may hear me sound rather distant. That's going to be the cat moving the microphone away from me. Yeah, we're going to keep the same 32 people. Well, same 32 total people, I should say. Ooh, Judgy, thank you. We didn't even get a chance to ask for Judgy, please. Wiki getting the external compass there. So as you can see on his mini-map, that's going to show you exactly, not exactly, you won't see the actual floor layout till he's right next to it. But he'll be able to tell on the mini-map where his boss fight and item rooms are, so that's a huge find right there. How's up, Hazard? How you doing? Ooh, that bomb got pushed just out of the way. Yeah, don't shoot your bombs. Don't shoot your bombs, kids. They will move. Well, the poop. The carry's on Zwiki's side. Also, now people can tell time is incorrect on the title. Jesus. Don't worry about it. Alright, so there's a virus. Poison touch on 17's side. Anything he touches is going to take a damage over time poison on it. That's Battle of the Stem Cells hanging off your face. And there goes power flickering. Alright, fair warning. Like I said, I'm sitting in some rolling blackouts in my area, so yeah, power's kind of flickering. Fair warning. Also, it's windy as hell at the moment, apparently. What the hell? My entire place is shaking. It's so windy right now. Is there a tornado passing through Aurora, Illinois? Holy crap. Can you guys hear that wind? Wow. What the hell was that? Alright, Cuban meat there for Zwikis. He's finished off Pestilence. A little bit of help, and he's going to move on down to the next floor. Wow, that was crazy. No, guys, public sign up. Public means everybody, right? I don't care what your viewer count is, what your follower count is. Public sign up. That's why I said everybody that signs up that has broadcasted in some way, shape, or form and can prove that they actually know what they're doing broadcasting, because I can't just let you on my channel if you're, you know, just like, oh, I've never casted before, but I want to race. Sorry, that's going to be one of the requirements, is you're going to have to link up to you actually casting Isaac and proving you know what you're doing. Other than that, everybody. It's a Sharknado! Yeah, so when's Wayne Stock 2013? Hopefully soon. I'd really like to go. Hopefully the shitty Beatles aren't there, though. That's why I love you guys. It says wind 0 miles an hour. Oh, weather.com. I do believe you may be incorrect. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyways, Pzuki's got his item room, and you can see he's got about 2 more rooms to clear before he gets to his boss fight here on Caves 2. And again, just barely behind 17, who's cleared quite a bit of this Depths 1, has yet to find either item room or boss fight, so I'm guessing they're gonna be connected to each other here. Yeah, 20 years ago, bud. 20 years ago. Alright, well, close enough to each other, I'm assuming. So there's the item room for Puffins finally showing up on Depths 1. And we got Fistula getting worked on here by Zwiki on the left side. Yeah, it could be somebody running just at supersonic speed, man. Anyways, Puffin's gonna find Mom's Contacts. Really good item there. It doesn't really show on the tiers right now because he has spectral abilities, but there you go. That gray effect on the enemy, we call them giraffes. Well, Zero Game Plan does, and I stole it from him. But either way, the giraffe enemies there, anytime any enemy gets that gray ability, or gray, I should say, look on them, they're getting frozen in place by Mom's Contacts, so that's a great, great item that 17 just picked up. Great item. I'm on just about every day. Alright, so there's that freeze effect, and like I said, if you get really lucky, you can actually get everything kind of frozen in place the entire fight. Oh, that's going to help. So Virus, keep in mind, his poison effect on... Oh, and yeah, I was going to say Puffin's standing a little too close there, so he keeps on getting hit. But nonetheless, that's going to add some poison damage on. But if you keep it frozen in place, you can basically just stun lock your enemy. Very nice. 2 health up on the way down for Puffins. There's that Eternal Heart. On down to the next floor. That becomes a full red art container. Right there. Yeah, Puffin's just got the contact in his last item room. And that's why you can't stand still when you walk into a store. Because if it's super greed, you're getting shot. Alright, being that that's the last store, that quarter may be somewhat ineffective on Puffin's side. But we'll see what happens here. Again, we got a Depths XL for Zwiki, so he's got 2 item rooms, which you can see. He only shows the 1 boss fight right now, but that's because you haven't really seen the second one. It is connected to it, though, so as soon as he clears out the first one, that second boss fight will show. But again, he's a long way away from these. I can't believe that room didn't break down that way. So now I'm wondering, there's a couple different ways that this... Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. I was thinking maybe there's a chance that that Zwiki's going to be able to hop down and be able to hit that item room and then go to the right and be able to hit his boss fight. But I think this is just going to go upwards and head to the right and head over to the boss. So a little bit of heal here for Puffins. He's going to do some gambling. Oh, we already got the 50-mile-per-hour winds. In fact, we got more than that. The fact that it's shaking my place, those are probably pushing about 65 to 70 around here. So yeah, we got some ridiculous winds brewing right now, so fair warning, if my internet goes out, I'll be back shortly, I promise. Either way, a couple things on Puffin's side. We got little Chad just picked up. Again, gonna follow around Blue Baby there. Blue Baby still goes around the room, takes 3 of your next followers along with it in that same pattern. Little Chad doesn't really matter, he just follows around and spits out hearts, so he can be wherever. Either way, though, Puffin's also has an Emperor card, which is going to be a direct teleport into a boss fight whenever he decides to use that. Yeah, I might end up in Oz. I'm okay with this, actually. I'm okay. My heels feel like clicking. I'm okay with this. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is with Zwiki's map? So I guess I was correct in the first place that it is going to break down to the bottom, over to the right, go to his item room, and then up to his boss. But man, this is a crazy layout right now. I'd love to be able to see a world card on this floor. I know if he gets one, he won't use it, but if he gets 2, I really want to see him drop it just for fun. Because this is a crazy XL floor. Yeah, good thing Mom's heels drop a lot. Yeah, touche. Yeah, no, the layout of it is just like, it's bizarre. We've seen some weird ones in the past few days. And it's like, alright, I'm going to head up to the top. That's got to be where the boss... Nope, double dead end. Alright, I'll head over... Nope, dead end again. That's your store. Dang it. I'm pretty sure the map's in the shape of a middle finger. I might have to agree with that. Anyways, there you see Puffin's finally coming across his boss fight here in depths 2, so that'll be Mom's Foot coming up. So no keys. Zwiki gonna move right on along without that item room yet, so we'll see if he happens across one here. We got Red Mom for the first time this evening. Normally she would stomp her foot much more often, as we were just saying, by the way. But in this case, with the new method that everybody, well, most of our racers are using, stand just to the side of the door here. Watch out for the triple shot from time to time. But again, all you gotta do is just keep the arm coming out, keep damaging the arm, and you're good to go. Yeah, can you broadcast from Oz? You know, I hear they have fiber. It should be okay. And monkeys have fiber, right? So yeah, they gotta have fiber there in Oz. It's all good. Oh crap, they're flying monkeys. Those may not be fibrous. Well, I don't know. We'll have to find out, guys. We'll have to find out. Anyways, Puffin's on down to his womb one. Gets a utero version of it, so he's got himself an, a expansion version of the floor. Damn, 3 health ups and a health up pill, or a full health pill. Very nice. Now that's a combination. It's alright, we got one more room to clear after this for Zwiki, as long as he gets through these giraffes. There's those teeth. God, I love that. Let's see. Puffin's going to leave behind that red patch. That would have given him a chance if he got hit that would have upped his damage for the room that he was in alone. Again, still nice, but Blue Baby's soul's actually doing some work for him so far, so he's going to hang on to that. And again, we got our boss fights, plural, ahead of Zwiki here after he clears out this room. Again, he's going to try to line that bomb up so he can get that heart for free. If you guys are wondering why he's playing it real safe here. Ooh, didn't get it. Never mind. Maybe I spoke too soon. So, Judgy, well, please and kind of sort of thank you, even though I don't think Puffins wants those pills, and indeed he does not. So Puffin's going to leave those pills behind. So, Judgy, meh. Oh, we got Gish as the first of the 2 boss fights in the depths for Zwiki, so he's going to wind up with Little Gish following around. He's also got, well, I take that back. He won't. He'll have Brother Bobby following him around. I kind of forgot that he's got holy water there. So until, when you get hit and holy water spills on the floor, that actually turns your first follower behind that into Brother Bobby. So that's kind of crappy, and I kind of forgot about that. Good night, Z-Man. Have yourself a good one. Absolutely, it is infinite. If you go to the website, let me get a link for you. If you go to the website Infinite, in the scoreboard on the... Ooh, that was cheap shotted there by... I thought that Zwiki was above that. Either way, so Zwiki back to beginning. Like I was saying, though, go to the front page of that BOILeR.org website. Look down at the, scroll down a little bit in the scoreboard. If you click on what are the blue scores, Week 7 doesn't have them. Long story, I had a lot of internet issues. It's way too hard to make that one link. So either way, click on this week, though. Whenever you see the scores are in blue, that'll take you to the highlight of that particular race. And we'll always have it up on this channel. I'll also update it to my YouTube as well. And we'll get the info in there for you. So we'll have it on all sorts of different channels for you. What's up, Giga? How you doing? Good to meet you, and welcome into the stream. So welcome into the Binding of Isaac Racing League. Again, for those that are new, we're in our second season here. We're doing best 2 out of 3s through the womb 2 during the regular season. And again, let me get you the link. Even though you can see it on screen, it's easier this way with a clickable. And there's a link to the website, BOILeR.org. It'll get you pretty much all the information you need. Feel free to ask any questions you have, though. Alright, so let's see. Puffin's still just looking. I may not bother with that room. Yeah, that was going to be a dead end. He was thinking the same thing, but he still decided to go in anyways. I was going to say, there's pretty much nowhere that can connect except for one room down to the south. Might have been a boss fight there, but I think 17 knew it as well. Yeah, YouTube's got all of Season 1. So again, let me get that link in there for you. And again, you guys have beat me to it here as I was clearing out my throat, but oh, here comes the rain. Jeez, it's pouring. Either way, famine.
Hey.
And famine.
Bye.
So we got our Cupid meat for Zwiki as he's taking out famine. Also a devil deal. Ooh. With the mark, that'll be damage up and replacing one of the 2 red hearts with a soul heart. So can't really argue that. A little bit of speed. He's also got, I can never think of the name, Roid Rage, so a lot more speed up from that level. Lots and lots of it. Plus he's got himself an XL floor now. I think Zwiki almost might be on the verge of too fast, in my personal opinion. I hate having this much speed. Thank you, Uncorking. It's one of the few voices that I can actually imitate correctly in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, but yeah, it's the only one I can do. God, that room for Puffins. Whew. Down to 1 heart on his side. And again, any rock in the womb can actually be an item rock, so he was trying there. There we go. 1 last room to clear, and we'll be into that boss fight here for Puffins. If he doesn't, I was going to say get trolled by that brain, leaving the blood behind, so he's down and back to start. Pushpin gives you a 10% chance of getting either a, well, it's both in one, but you get a Spectral Tear and Piercing ability on it. Because if you stand behind Gertie, she can spawn flies directly on you, and you're going to take damage anyways. Alright, Gemini just about down here. Sorry, Steven, if I could name things correctly. Just about down. We got little Steven for 17's new first item, so that'll be a follower with homing tears. There's that second human meat for Zwiki, so he's got himself his full-on Meat Boy head floating around doing shots and blocking shots for him. And Fallen's going to be a guaranteed Devil Deal item for Zwiki. So we'll see what he happens to build off of this one. And again, that speed is just... Thankfully, he's going to be able to get away from the Fallen no problem, but man, that is just too much speed for me. Aw, that speedball making 17 look so cute, except for the needle sticking out the back of his head. But that's going to be shot speed increase and movement speed increase, so lots and lots and lots of movement speed here. Ooh, Zwiki down and back to start. Yeah, sorry, if you hold down the R button, and I just realized that I was muted for a second there. Anyways, if you hold down the R button, that's where they're getting the fast resets from. Corrupts the derp, fat fingers his mute button. Smooth. So smooth. I know, he's so cute, with the big head too, for that matter. So a little bit of damage up and health up, by the way, for Puffins. So again, I'm sure I was muted while I said that, so... Oh my god, we have certain emotes again. What's up, Deep? How you doing? Thank you for the fail fish. I deserve it. Bring it on. Thank you. I deserve it. Anyways, Monstro 2 just about dead on Puffin's side. There's a cat of 9 tails, which will up the shot speed again on Puffins, which I believe caps him out, if I'm not mistaken. So again, that's why we let most of the, like the toothpicks, for example, that's why we allow that to be re-rolled. If Puffins came across that right now, he's capped out on shot speed increase. He doesn't need any more, so... Hey, what's up, Cynical? How you doing? Alright, so with that teleporting remote, I'm probably going to hang on to the charge until we get onto the next floor at least for Zwiki, so he's onto his boss fight here on Cellar 1. Ooh, so close. What's up, Kitsune Lord? How you doing? I know, the soundtrack, like, for as crazy of a game as this is like, so nice and relaxing. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like smooth jazz. Wow, look at these Otaku ports. Well, Zwiki ports in this case, but beside the point, look at these teleports, again, going directly to a boss fight. And again, some of our racers think that that item is useless. No. And yeah, we're doing a 2 out of 3 race through Mom's Heart. So best 2 out of 3, I should say. Sorry, I said that wrong. But again, in regular season, we go through the Womb 2 and Mom's Heart. First round of the playoffs, we'll go through Sheol. Second round, I'll go through the Cathedral, and the final 2 rounds go through the chest. Ooh, very nice, Great Nate. Oh, let me get the link for you, Doddle. Oops. There you go. There's the split link for you. Just waiting for it to show up. I wanted to make sure that the chat didn't eat at that time. Wow, a couple keys sitting in the middle of the room that Puffins can't even get to. How about homing shots with telepathy for dummies? Not the greatest, but I'll make sure it doesn't show up again by taking it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty much right there too, Wolf. I'm feeling the same kind of storm blowing through here with about 50-mile-an-hour winds. We had somewhere in the range of like 65 to 70 to start it off with, so... It's been a little interesting. Everybody actually heard all that wind on cast, too. Alright, books galore. We got Anarchist Cookbook on the left for Zwiki. He's going to take the teleporting remote instead of that. Anarchist Cookbook would spawn a bunch of random bombs around the room to do damage to absolutely anything. And on into the boss fight, we got Gertie. So like I was saying, one of the things you can do with Gertie is you can stand behind her and she won't be able to do those quintuple shots at you. Trick with that, though, is she'll still be able to sometimes, instead of the quintuple shot, spawn flies. So if you just use this method that 17's using, where you just do a count in your head, move over to the side, she has no chance to hit you. Move now. There's a spawn instead. You just got to kind of watch sometimes. It's either going to be a shot or a spawn. And you have to move at just the right time. No, Twitch Mobile just kind of sucks, actually. Sorry, it's sad to say on that one, Thala. So that's probably why it's happening. Yeah, that clutch one-room teleport. Ah, so handy. Gotta love when that happens, too. Rules on the D6, you can only roll it against the banned items. I don't think any of these are actually going to show, but just in case, why not try? Yeah, I didn't think they'd show. Either way, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Bible, Toothpicks, and the Shovel can only be, those are the only items that can get re-rolled. Well, how about more speed? So is Zwiki going to make up for the speed that he just lost? By the way, I didn't mention the small rock is damage up, fire rate increase, and a movement speed decrease. The wooden spoon that Zwiki just picked up re-increased his speed. So that kind of more than made up for it. Walked in, picked up a item out of his, out of his challenge room, teleported right back out, so that worked out beautifully. That's the thing, we're not doing speed runs, we're doing races, so shovel's a completely bullshit item as far as a race goes. Favorite item, brimstone, no question. No question here. I love having the ability to clear the entire room with one shot if you line it up correctly. Except it's more than a 1% chance on skipping a floor. It's 6.6% chance to get an I'm error, and we got 2 in the last race, for example. So if you really think that's a 1% chance, then we had a fucking miracle happen in the last race. No, it's not cynical. Alright, miracles. Actually, Shale's always unlocked for you. It's just a random chance before you get to 10 mom kills that you'll actually get a way to go down to Shale. I've gotten it on my very first mom's heart kill. And it's just a random chance, basically. Until you get 10 kills, then it's 100% chance. So that's another thing to think about. So you can actually get some of your devil kills really early on if you get lucky. And I mean really lucky, but it is a chance, and it does happen. Yep, there's a couple ways to get an you could get an I am error room. Wow, that was tough to say. On the womb too, which could take you right on down to Shale. Unless you can't teleport back out of there, you're basically going to Shale. All sorts of different ways. You can get teleported directly into a devil deal or god room, which in that case is guaranteed to be a way down to Shale and nothing but. So there's a few different ways you can get in there. So you can get really lucky, actually, too. Like I said, if you go into a curse room and it teleports you, and you get into a god or devil room, it's an automatic way to Shale in the womb, too. Favorite character to play as? I'm gonna go with Judas. I actually like the damage quite a bit. I'm a damage type of guy. If you can give me a damage up, like I love small rock, like Zwiki's got, for example, give me that damage, I'm a happy man. Oh yeah, there is a, Mai's got a real good explanation of another reason why the Bible's not always the greatest thing. Sure, one hit kills Mom's heart and Mom's foot. I wouldn't use it on any bosses after that, though. I'll put that warning out there for you. Unless you want to end your run really, really quickly, I wouldn't use it against the Devil, Isaac, or the Blue Baby. Just going to put that out there for you. So let's see a little bit of teleporting here for Zwikis. He's going to go back and look for his item room, I believe. Speaking of items, we got the portable treasure chest. Portable slot machine, Jesus, for 17. He's going to use up his coins here. We race through Womb 2. So we do a best 2 out of 3 through Mom's Heart. Yeah, it's true. If you got the wafer, you're good, but do you want to bother? Because obviously with the wafer, you're only taking half damage. So then you're okay, but... Mom's heart is it lives. We're on a everything unlocked, why can't I think of the word? Platinum God save file, so it lives after you kill it 9 times. Yeah, right? So we keep popping pills like it's going out of style, baby. Gotta do it, though, honestly. Like, he's not far behind, mind you. He's making... Ooh, jeez, that's gonna hurt. Again, a little bit of damage up. Puffin's just grabbed himself a nice little curved horn. Quite a nice trinket. That's one of my favorites, too. Like I said, damage up? Yeah, gimme, 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 gimme. I will take that any day of the week. I don't care what it is. Oh, the bot never actually did. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, it got the link in there. The Magic D250 rule. I saw somebody ask, what happens if you teleport past Mom's heart and you get a I am error room? Magic D250 did that in the very first ever boiler race last season. Took random pills on the womb, too. Boom, error room. We had to come up with a rule on the spot and decided that basically you have to go through and get a mom kill on your account, which means killing Satan actually gives you mom kill. So at that point, Magic, with no way to port back out, had to go down to Shale and finish off the devil. Did so and actually still won the match. But that was his rule because he actually suggested it. That was all Magic. I'm not the one that was like, he should go kill the devil. Ha ha ha. Magic was like, dude, I should go kill the devil. I screwed up, so whoops. So I give Magic all the credit on that one. He stepped right up and was just like, yeah, send me through. Ooh, very nice floor so far for Puffins. He's got himself a 1-up as well, so if he takes enough damage to die, he's going to spawn back to life with full-on red hearts. I suppose that kind of writes itself, but even so. The cat's sitting on your keyboard. Sounds like mine from yesterday. That is my cat to a T. Alright, a little bit of health up as Judgy was playing real nice once again for Puffins. He's getting a great floor here. Everything you could ask for. An extra life. Jeez Louise. Extra life, little bit of health up. Yeah, it's looking kind of nice. Looking kind of nice. Again, an item he didn't take out of the item room, but it's more than made up for it at this point. And again, Gish showing up in the Depths 1 boss for Zwiki. We're going to go into the same room momentarily here for 17. And gee, wouldn't you know it? Gish. So we're going to have dueling little Gishes as well. One race can take anywhere from, we've had the fastest be 9 minutes and 58 seconds to the longest take, shoot, what was it, 2.5 hours, I think it was. So we've had them all across the board this year. That's a, duh. Wow, man, you're going to mess with me. Those two eyes mess with me. Violinist. Wow. I don't know why. I thought there was an L in that, too. So I was like, violinist? What the hell? No, that's another I. Violinist. I know how to pronounce things. I really do. How you doing tonight? God damn it. These spam bots, I'm telling you. Yeah, fill my eyes with that double vision, damn it. Alright, so we got the mark again for Zwiki, so a little more damage. Like I said, always give me that damage. Gladly gonna take it. Both are gonna get little Gish here. Little tar balls popping out. Oh. Yeah, I bet Zwiki kind of wishes that he... Well, a little bit late on that pause trick. Yep. I was going to say, I bet Zwiki wishes that he would have the teleport about a second or two later. I may have gone and cleared 2 rooms after that. He could have stolen that health up and actually just teleported again. I may have gone outside and just cleared 2 more rooms, but he's going to bother killing off everything in here. So give him a second or two through this challenge room and he'll be outside. But again, both right now in depths too, so we got ourselves a real good race brewing here. Yeah, you can respawn the boss if you want to, but we're in a race situation, so nobody would do that. That's a lot of time wasted. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Alright, Lucky Toe would be 10% chance of more item spawns after room clears, but yeah, Puffin's gonna take that damage up. Can't blame him in the slightest bit. Damn it, why the hell is my mouse flying all over the place? Let's try that again. Watch that not be right. Cool, that actually takes you to the profile. Figured it would. Alright, belt for a little bit more speed for Zwiki, because we haven't had enough speed on the left side yet. Again, mind you, different run, but even so, like, dear God, the amount of speed ups this man's getting. So he's going to do a little bit of gambling here, hoping for something cool to come out. Again, 1 bomb, 1 key, well, and 1 item room now, so he's going to be out of keys after this. But again, on into the Mom's Foot Fight. 17 going to wind up with regular Gray Mom. Nothing too special here, so don't have too much to be scared of. Just got to worry about taking out all the ads really quick. Alright, there is that item room. So let's see. Ooh, Mr. Mega can't really argue it. So a little bit of blast damage increase and 5 more bombs there for Zwiki. And he wants no part of that Cursed Skull. If you get down to half a red heart, so if you were to take, let's say, 2 more hits, that second one would teleport him out of the room because of that Cursed Skull. So no thanks. Isaac's head it is. A little more damage following. Yeah, the weather's a little craptastic outside. It's cleared up a little bit, it seems, so maybe we're just in the eye of the storm, but who knows. Either way, a little bit of range up there for 17. Gonna grab a second heart, and I would... Oof. I was gonna say, I probably wouldn't take that pill right now, but lo and behold, tears down, so... Ooh, getting to a womb loading screen. And an XL floor, interesting. So, Curse of the Labyrinth means that you have both of your womb floors, in this case, combined together into one. So, 2 back-to-back boss fights to find here for 17Puffins. Again, there are no item rooms here. Otherwise, you would normally get 2 on a womb or on a XL floor. But again, there are none on these. So, again, just looking for back-to-back boss fights. And again, keep in mind, in the regular season, we go through the womb too. So again, Puffins with that one up, gonna respawn just back outside. Ooh, there goes my power dimming again. That's getting a little scary. And we're in the mom's foot fight on the left side here for Zwiki as well. What's up, Deadeye? How you doing? Yeah, it's storming pretty bad out here. We had like 70-mile-per-hour winds at the beginning of the race here. So like right as we were about to do the intro, just this like started blowing through. Like everybody heard it. It was insane. No rain, just lots of wind all of a sudden. Then it poured, so it's going to be an odd night, I think. Either way, we got the Magic 8-Ball for a shot speed increase. We'll definitely take that Justice Card. 1 more of every type of item for Zwiki, so he's up to a full heal. Gonna take those pills with him, and onto his womb as well. So he's on a Womb 1, the regular version, where it's just the 1 floor. Although, wow, this looks like a rather large floor that he's in a dead end of at the moment. So again, that teleporting remote, we'll see what he does on the 2nd floor. I'm a little bit curious if he's willing to use that on Womb 2. Again, there's a real low chance that it's still in there, but I have gotten to an IM error room with a teleporting remote before, but that was on version, like a version before 1.48 when it was updated. So that should be gone, but I've seen weird crap happen, you never know. But we'll see if he's willing to risk it here on the 2nd floor when he gets there. Either way, again, Puffin's still just looking for those 2 back-to-back boss fights. Alright, not the room I would have spawned the Lover's card in. There you go. That'll at least get the heal going for you. I would have waited till I was back out in the clear room, then used it. Alright, yet another dead end. Puffin's gonna bomb back out of here once he gets through. Oof, that was close. Alright, finding nothing but dead ends. Which way to go? Let's see. And again, like I was saying before, any rock down in the womb can actually be an item rock. Oh, and look at this. We got Zwiki finding his boss fight here on Womb 1. Again, sitting at 1 heart, make that 1.5. But still a little bit risky there, but still finding his boss fight first. Again, Zwiki on a regular version of the floor. 17's got the XL, so we'll see what happens here. This is still definitely a close race. Ooh, speaking of that, there's that extra soul heart. Like I said, any rock in the womb can actually be an item rock, so good find there by Zwiki. Wants no part of that card. There's that extra heart. 1 more back here. I like the method here by Zwiki, leaving everything behind for a little bit later. And again, he's going to try to get 1 more item rock if possible. No such luck. Again, there's no indicators on the rocks down here. Just any of them might happen to be an item rock. Just like Puffin's found. We're finding this all over the place now. I love it. I'm telling you, this game hears me. It has to. I can commentator curse people, and I can actually say stuff like that and it happens. So I think the game hears me. That's just me. Anyways, we got Teratoma. Pretty easy boss there for Zwiki. You'll see the split into a couple spiders, and that's the last little bit of each part of those. Alright, now the fun part, clearing out the thousands of spiders that you happen to have spawned upon yourself. Didn't work out too bad. Zwiki gonna get the item box. A little bit more heal with that Eternal Heart, or Soul Heart, I should say, I'm sorry. Always say that wrong. Strength card will be +1 to all stats. Zwiki will take that with him. And on down to the Womb 2 again, still just looking for a boss fight here. Let's see, so far not willing to use the teleporter remote. He might be thinking, maybe. Nope, he's going to go ahead and look. Yeah, but will he use it for good or evil? Oh, those bombs got caught up on each other. That kind of trolled 17 on the right side. Alright, just these 2 more enemies. I would have teleported out of this room, honestly, if I were Zwiki. I would have hoped for the best and just never come back here if I didn't have to. So let's see, we got 17 in a pretty easy mini-boss fight here. Well, it's not even a true mini-boss fight. You'd notice a skull on the mini-map if it were. So he could bomb out of this if he wanted to, but this is pretty easy. Double Gemini, not so bad. So let's see, Zwiki onto his next room. Ooh, double Sloth. That could get interesting. All the green shots and extra spawns. This gets real interesting from time to time. Ooh, there's another item rock, though. Those have been showing up all over the place. Oh, wow. Attack report. Done. Wow. So into his mom's heart fight, Zwiki hits his teleport remote, goes to the opposite side of the floor, and kablooey. There's where it is. Unfreaking believable. Wow. Just the teleports this week, guys. I do not believe the freaking clutch teleporting this week. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, dang, girl. I love it. This is getting unbelievable. The teleporting has been so clutch this season. Like, unbelievable, man. Alright, so we're just about to the 50% mark. 2 more bombs left here for Zwiki. And again, we found the 2 boss fights for 17Puffins, so he's got 2 boss fights to go. But this may be too little too late as Zwiki is just plowing through Mom's Heart. Already sub 25% health on her. And just a little bit more possibly. Well, I was going to say if he had another bomb, he would use that, but he doesn't. Either way, flying on through, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Zwiki's got himself a 1-0 lead on the left-hand side. Wow, that was, I gotta say, that was a bit of a comeback when Puffins hit that XL floor. I thought that that was possibly going to do it for him. Had no luck finding his boss fights right away, and just like that, Zwiki with the comeback, that clutch teleport, literally, the clutch, look at how far away it was. The clutch teleport did it. That's an unbelievable teleport luck right there. But we got ourselves a 1-0 lead on the left, like I said, for Zwiki. Give us 1 minute here. We're going to actually give me 2. I'm going to run and use the bathroom if you guys really don't mind. We're going to reset both of the racers. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. We'll get the round number 2 underway momentarily. And like I said, 2 minutes, meet me back here. We'll get round number 2 underway. I'll get you the link into both of their chats. Go chill out with 17 and Zwiki for a minute, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear. Let me flip this on back over. Perfect timing too, as I saw Zwiki literally just got his room on his reset. So we're back and we're just about ready for round number 2 here between Zwiki22 on the left-hand side, who has a 1-0 lead over 17Puffins on the right. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a cattail that decided that it wanted to go up my nostril for a second, so I had to sneeze. I apologize. Hopefully I muted in time. Either way. Oh man, wow, that killed me. Anyway, so like I said, a 1-0 lead here in a best 2 out of 3. If you guys want to fire some shots around the room, let me know that you can hear me and that you're ready to go. We'll get this thing underway momentarily. Looks like 17's already doing so. But again, just to be on the safe side, we'll wait until we can hear both or see both of them doing so. There's Zwiki doing it. There's 17. So again, we'll get this thing started momentarily. Let me do the countdown. I'll explain for everybody what's going on in case you're just joining. But let's do this countdown. Get round number 2 underway. Again, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and good luck to you both. Again, Zwiki's going to look for a 2-0 win here in a best 2 out of 3, and Puffin's going to look to even it up at 1 race apiece, force a pivotal game 3. So again, best of luck to you both. Let me get the split link for both of their channels up here, and this will let you into both of their channels. So we got Little Gish on the left, and we got Distant Admiration, the attack fly, on the right side. Kind of writes itself on both of these. We saw Little Gish plenty of times last round. Shoots out those Tartiers, slowing down enemies. The attack fly, the red one floating around Puffin's very close proximity to him. But we'll do a lot of damage to anything that it runs into. Quite a nice item in my opinion. And there you see that attack fly doing some serious damage here. And we just about evened that up. There we go. Puffin's finishing off his boss fight. Horseman just about done here for Zwiki. And that's going to be a nice find for him. First floor flying. Interesting. So he's going to go back, grab this heart, and heal up. We got the wire coat hanger. A little bit of fire rate increase for Puffins. And he'll be moving on down to his basement too. Immediately to his item room and a PhD. Again, nothing but good and neutral pills. That actually would have full healed him if he needed it. Excuse me. But again, that will mean every single pill is going to come into play here for Puffins. Once again, we got the small rock for Zwiki, so more damage up, fire rate increase. He waited till he cleared out anything that could have shot him. Anyways, movement speed decrease, which again, he picked up a little bit of speed up with the pony anyway, so he's okay with that. Picks up that damage and fire rate, and he's going to be very happy. Again, that's exactly what most of our racers want to see in the first few floors, is some form of damage up on their tiers. Alright, that tower card actually doing some work here for Puffins. Got about, well, we'll say half of the damage done on Larry Jr. Might have been a lot of the fly to do with it too, though. Ooh, just gonna miss on Larry Jr. that time. But Puffin's gonna stay far enough away. A little bit of damage up. That is a mismarked item. Meat is damage up and health up for him. And there we got an item room and boss fight side by side here for Puffins, so great find. There's that item room and boss fight again for Zwiki as well. So we got the Unicorn Horn, which will be 7 seconds. He won't take it. 7 seconds of invincibility and damage dealing. I may have actually taken that for the boss fight and nothing else. But Zwiki will do this normally. Alright. So the one-time use, like I was saying, same thing the Puffins did with Mr. Boom there. Used it one time, brought it back, took his D6 back with him. So into his boss fight, gonna get Chad, and Little Chad will be the result. We got Little Steve, for that matter, following around Zwiki, now doing homing tears. Why would you leave without going in that god room? You're so lucky. Alright, I was gonna say, you're so lucky that that was there, but fair enough. Apparently, I kind of forgot that he was already in there because I could see the glow around his head and I'm stupid, so never mind. Ow. Cat. Ow, cat. Yeah, your claws hurt, bro. Yep, let me get you the link here. Alright, nothing else Puffins can do on this floor. He's on to his caves too. So again, just a slight lead. Though again, that could easily be making up as Zwiki has just found his boss fight. Chad on his side as well. Every couple rooms with little Chad, which you already see following Puffins, he's going to get a half a red heart to spawn after he clears it. So again, not every room, but every couple. Always nice to have that extra bit of health. We got the item room on Puffin's side, though no key to get into it yet, so he'll be back possibly. Good night, Cajun. Have yourself a good one. Nah, my cat doesn't care about storms. He's just chilling on my lap. Another god room there for Zwiki. There's a little Chad, like I was saying. And how about a Bible he can do nothing with? So Zwiki going to move on ahead to Caves 2 here. So let's see those no Bibles, even though they're just going to show up as text because for whatever reason the sub emotes don't work. All them followers. All them followers. So many. And he's got 3 right now. He can still pick up a few more. We got Super Greed on the left side facing Zwiki right now in the store. So no such luck trying to spend his money here. Zwiki had just enough where he could have bought something cool, but nope, Super Greed. Gotta be Super Greed. Great dodging there by Zwiki. A little bit of extra money for him. Yeah, we're good on the Pikmin build. It's like Nino Kuni, Pokemon, and Isaac all put together into one, man. But what does it mean? Absolutely, I'm excited for Rebirth. I can't wait to see what this is like not made in Flash, along with all the stuff that Edmund originally wanted for it. That's a scary thought, but I still can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to see it. Because knowing Edmund's games, I'm expecting to die a lot in Rebirth, but I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Yep, absolutely, we can machete. If I could spell it. There we go. The bot should link that up for you, and there you have your link. Haha, beach boss. Anyways, they're into the item room for Puffins. He's going to pick up Mom's Pad, which will, I don't want to say freeze everything in place, but it'll kind of push it away from me a little bit. Sure thing, fail train. There you go. Bot's got the interview. Haha, I win again. Bot's got the... I'm kidding. Sorry, anyways, let's get a judgy please for Zwiki. Bot's got the interview with Edmund linked up there on YouTube. A little bit of health up on Zwiki's side, always a good thing. I love you, man. It's all good. I love you, man. No problem, fail train. My pleasure. Alright, so let's see. Where are these boss fights going to be at? They're both on the same floor. Both just looking for boss fights right now. We know 17's only got the one direction he can head right here. Again, so for that matter, does Zwiki. So they're both pretty much going to be on the path that they need. There's a boss fight for Zwiki, so a slight advantage for him now on the left side. And a couple extra bomb pickups. He's making sure to put out those orange fires. Those will shoot at you. You do not want to take that... Really? Really? Because, you know, this kind of looks a little weird. Headless Horseman for the second time in 2 sets of floors for Zwiki. Alright, I wonder what his item's gonna be. Alright, Magic 8 Ball. At least it wasn't another pony because he's already flying on it. Anyways, that's bizarre. We were talking about that earlier. Anyways, so another card and a little bit of shot speed increase. 2 strength cards for Zwiki, so obviously you're gonna take the one with you. That isn't gonna matter at all. Wow, he actually used both of them up for fun. That is a large and in-charge man right there. Holy mother. That was a big dude. That adds 1 to all your stats, by the way, so your size increases by 1 each time. Zwiki was having a little bit of fun there. Alright, so how about no more Headless Horseman? That might be good. Yeah, like Mega Pony. I told you, I was agreeing with you. In no way, shape, or form did I disagree, Javin. I said that that has happened before. Selective hearing. God. I love it. I was completely agreeing with you, but okay. Everybody else remembers the part where I said that that does happen, right? Thank you. Alright, so 3 range up pills. Thank you. So maxed out range here pretty much for 17. One more pill sitting down there. I was going to say, why are you not taking it? Speed up, so wow. Lots and lots of range, lots and lots of speed. It's like polyception. Oh god, dude, if it was polyception, oh. Could you imagine? Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage. It'd be a beautiful thing. Alright, so let's see. Both on depths 1 at the moment. Both still need item room and boss fight. Zwiki's cleared a lot more rooms here, and of course only has the one direction he can go. See, Goat Hoof, a little more speed increase. There's that item room for Zwiki. Yep, I was going to say possible extra. Let's see. Judgy, please, for 17Puffins. Again, both now, we got Zwiki definitely in the lead. He's going into his second to last item room. 10 extra bombs for him. Excuse me, sorry about that. Ooh, Grats Pancake. Congrats. That's always a great feeling. Ugh. What is not a great feeling? Judgy, meh, the bum friend. Bum friend would pick up all the money that shows up on screen as soon as he got everything cleared out of there. And the more money he picks up, the more chance that, just like the Judgy up top there, he would actually spawn some items like, you know, maybe a coin, maybe some keys, maybe a bomb. Every now and then pills that give you some decent effects. They can also be bad, though. But again, for 17, pills are good. He's got PhD. So it could be okay. He's going to leave him behind, though, because, yeah, it's just, bum friend's just kind of a douche. Not even worth it, honestly. Yeah, Judgy, no thank you. But again, Zwiki fighting Monstro 2, you're going to see the pattern that most of our racers get him stuck in. It's well known, but watch his face. You'll see as he gets over here, 1, 2, move to the other side. It's hard to tell with the flashing, but you'll see him twitch his head twice, side to side. 1, 2, move. 1, 2, move. Same thing, over and over again. He's going to stay in that pattern you just saw right there. Excuse me again, sorry about that. But again, up to 6 full hearts now for Zwiki, and we got 17 for that matter at 4 hearts, 2 full, but finding his boss fight on depths 1, so he's basically just 2 rooms behind right now. Think he wants that. Also, let's see. Ooh, another Little Gish. Interesting. And yep, you can buy this, or the soundtrack on Steam. Yes, you can. Another good way to do it. Though slightly more expensive, though you do give more money to the composer himself. Danny B's sites have both got him for sale on there. Alright, very nicely done with that attack fly by 17Puffins as he's ripping through Gish here. Yeah, the soundtrack is awesome. Oh, wow. Judgy, thank you, thank you. So the habit showing up there for Zwiki. I didn't even get a chance to ask for the Judgy, please. But nonetheless, habit showing up, that every time you get hit will give you half a charge on your space use item. There you see it right there. Zwiki got hit, 3 charges back on that pony. Now he's got 4 as he's cleared the room. So again, if you get hit twice, it doesn't matter if it's in the same room or not. You're going to get a full-on charge on your space use item. Chard. Don't even worry about it, seriously. There's Little Gish, like I said, following around with those tar tiers for 17, and now he's down to his depths too as well, though expansion level for him. And again, Zwiki finding his item room has got himself a bit of a time lead right here. Not a bad find, so let's see, triple shot now on Zwiki's side. Uh-oh. This could get a little bit better, so the last item is actually one of the more powerful ones in his build. Zwiki with triple shot, that writes itself. There's 3 shots now coming out of Zwiki's eyes. So very, very nice. If he had the money, he'd probably consider that battery in hopes that he found a different space use item at some point, but gonna take the health instead, and Zwiki moving on, just looking for his mom's foot fight at this point. Lust chasing after 17, dying at this point, couple extra pills, yeah, pretty fly, can't argue that. So again, that is 1 orbital floating around, floating around 17 Puffins on the right side now. Yep, just like Cloud said, if you are looking for your soundtrack that you bought for Binding of Isaac, if you bought it off of Steam, go into the folder where Steam is installed in your common apps. I think it's common folder, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Wherever your game's installed, Binding of Isaac folder itself, there's a subfolder called Soundtrack that's actually got it in there. It took me a while to find it, too. I don't know why I didn't think to look in there in the first place, but yeah, it's there. Either way, Zwiki onto his mom's foot fight, and again, got red mom in this situation, so one of the easier ones. You're going to see her stomp her foot down. Every now and then, open up one of those eyes, take a triple shot at you. Just keep going side to side, and watch out for that stomp. Stay in the middle of the room, and you're clear of everything. Yeah, we're playing footsie with mom. What? Say what? There you go, nice dodging there. Charred. I think everybody's feeling the pain on that one. And believe me, like, it's the same thing all across Twitch. I'm sure a lot of subscriptions either didn't get made or got canceled because of that Steam sale. So it wouldn't shock me in the slightest bit, nor does it in any way, shape, or form, like, you know, like, oh god, you're a terrible person, blah, blah. Like, no, I seriously, it's a step above and beyond if you ever do. So never feel the need like you should do it. If you ever want to, feel free, but I mean, I'm not going to say no. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not going to lie. I won't say no. But at the same point, you know what I mean? Don't ever think that you have to do it. That is way above and beyond, guys. And that goes for everybody that's ever considered or is subscribing. You guys are going way, way too far doing stuff that you've done this year. You guys are so helpful. So with that, just with everything, thank you guys for everything. Much love, seriously. It wouldn't matter, actually, if Zwiki forgot that Polaroid, because we're only racing through Womb 2. So he's only got the 2 more floors. If it ever loads for him, because he's got a hell of a loading screen error here. You can see it actually moved where his window was at. There we go. Now it's popping through. Flash finally being a bro. If it fits through there, I might have spoke too soon. Okay, good. So loading up, we got Womb 1 here. Every now and then when you get those real long loading screens, you're pretty much guaranteed a normal floor. You got a pretty low chance of an XL at that point. But it has happened a few times this week, so there was still a chance. But Zwiki will be just fine having this. Hermit card actually at this point is a random teleport for Zwiki. There are no stores here in the Womb. It's just getting to the point that there's no stores and no item rooms from here on out. So at this point, a Hermit card and a Stars card, which would port you respectively into your store or your item room, just like that, become a random teleport for you. So moving over to the middle of the map and kind of the middle of nowhere, Zwiki's got a few rooms to get out of. Well, maybe just one. So he's going to try over to the left here. So maybe that wasn't such a bad teleport. I thought it was bad. Yeah, the boss. Hey, guess what, Flash? Middle finger. I think I actually only spent $21 on the Steam sale, believe it or not. So it wasn't too much. Hey, the bot actually called one correctly. What do you know? That's created by me. Trademark, patent pending, patent pending, patent pending. Anyways, there's the boss fight for Zwiki. Down to just half a heart here. Ooh, 17's got himself a nasty room. Hopefully that bomb does good. Ooh, nicely done. Nicely placed bomb right there, actually. That worked out well for 17. Got his item room looking at him. And again, Zwiki onto his boss fight for Womb 1. Ooh, Conquest. Has not been a bro so far this week. But again, with triple shot, quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, but a good bit of damage up. Shouldn't be too bad of a hassle here for Zwiki. Speaking of damage, we got the Horror Babylon for 17. If he gets hit one more time, we'll be down to just that half a heart. That would actually permanently enact the Horror Babylon on him. Again, as long as he's down to just that much health or below. So if you're on the Blue Baby, for example, because you're at less than 1 red heart at 0, you have it permanently enacted. So keep that in mind. And onto his mom's foot fight. Very nicely used mom's pad right there. Using the pad against her, though you have to watch out for those rocks. Yeah, that's the problem. And then it's going to snap teleport. Oh, the thumb. You got mom thumbed. Oh. The thumb troll. He was perfectly in line for the thumb. Oh, that was evil. Down goes Puffins. That was evil. And now a huge lead for Zwiki. That may make it a lot more safe for him to actually go in and play that arcade to get some heals if he wants them. But ouch, that was painful. Absolutely, Ken Shadow. If I can find my mouse. I think that's correct. Yep, cool. That's the link for you. Oh, no problem at all. Alright, so in for some gambling. No health up yet, no money left here. Alright, time to blow up some machines. Zwiki ain't got no money. Ooh, one bomb and one pill. Come on, be something good. Well, we're going to find out later, I'm assuming, because there's no reason to take it yet. Anyways, I forgot to mention Zwiki also got the white pony at this point, so he is flying around on the white version of the pony, which in this case is going to give him, let's see, I think it's 5 or 6 random beams of light popping out of the sky that kind of like crack the sky. That basically will recharge, I think it's every 2 or 3 rooms. I've forgotten how many. Excuse me. Yeah, never count anybody out. You'd be really surprised at some of the comebacks that we've seen. You'd be really surprised. Also, Zwiki's down to 2 hearts right now. Everything in the womb hits you for 1, remember. Alright, there's 17's new first item. And Necronomicon, not the greatest thing ever, but it looks like 17's willing to take it. That'll basically be a death card use in the room. Do a bunch of damage to everything, kind of an AoE damage, if you will. And everybody knows what to do. It's famine, so what do? We greet him just like he greets us. Hey. That's going to mean 1 cube of me for 17Puffins, so that'll be an orbital floating around, blocking shots and doing damage to anything walking into it. See, Moon would be a teleport to Zwiki's secret room. Yeah, might as well. He was in a dead end right there, so he might as well teleport out. See, he knows that that's probably going to be a dead end up top. He's not going to be able to bomb out of this, so he's going to have to kill this. Maybe not. Ooh, there's a way to get some health back, if nothing else. No, he's not going to kill Gertie Jr. Never mind. Ooh, that was close. That might have been a little bit too close. Jesus. Alright, so Zwiki living through there. That was real close, man. That was a nail-biter. Alright, so moving on down to his next floor with that Eternal Heart. You can see 17's going to get his 4th heart container. Going to pass on that curse room, it looks like. Wow, another dead end here for Zwiki. Dang, he is just having no luck. There's a scapular enacting. So again, as he got down to half a red heart, not only did that give him a 5-second damage shield with the Polaroid, but also gave him 1 soul heart there, so he's actually gotten a bit of health up. Alright, back in. He's got greed in the secret room still. He probably should have just killed it the first time when he had it 90% dead. And again, a little bit of extra money. Hopefully back with that arcade. That could come in very handy soon. Yeah, you can't actually bomb back out of a mini-boss room. You have to go back outside and go back in so it doesn't trigger as one anymore. Alright, on into a library. We got the Book of Sin. That'll spawn 1 random item, in this case a soul heart. Very nice, a little more health up. And the Book of Shadows for 17Puffins that'll take with him. That'll be 12 seconds of invincibility whenever he uses it. So let's see, Zwiki working on along with 4 hearts here. He's actually turned this all into a health up in the process, which is kind of cool. Oh, a little bit of a lag ball on his side. Usually when it freezes like that, I was going to say it'll just pop through all of a sudden 1 second later. This time it's on the left. That's a first this week. It's always been the person on the right. Anyways, we'll refresh his in a moment here, but we got a God Room first on 17's side. A little bit of range up with Mom's lipstick, and... goddamn, another Bible. Are you kidding me? So many Bibles this year. So yet another Bible. Let's see those no Bibles showing up in chat. That's ridiculous how many of those have shown up. It really is. Alright, a nice room of heals here for Zwiki. Back up to 4 hearts. Moving on down to the bottom of the map. Gonna have a choice whether left or right to go here. I'm gonna say left. I don't know why, but I'm gonna say left. He's gonna say the same and move on to over here. So again, still just looking for this Mom's Heart fight. He's got a chance at a 2-0 win if he can find that and close it out here. And again, Puffins making his comeback over on the left after he died. Is back on Caves 1 already, so he's moving on along with a pretty good looking build here. That's got to be like the 35th Bible. Speaking of, we found the boss fight for Zwiki. So again, down to 3 hearts, but not that hard of a Mom's Heart fight coming up here. Make that 3.5. That'll work out beautifully with the Polaroid. So we'll get to that if we get to it. But again, moving into the Mom's Heart fight, looking for a 2-0 win here. We got Zwiki on the left-hand side. Best of luck, sir. 20 bombs. He's got plenty that he can drop. Ooh, I thought he did the double bomb of Slackaholikus there. We'll call it the Slack double bomb, if you will. Ooh, just barely missed both of them with that one. I can't believe that was just barely off. There we go. The Knights are the important one to make sure that you hit with your bombs. So great job there by Zwiki. And again, already halfway through Mom's Heart. Gonna hit, well, it lives, whichever way I want to look at this. Same difference, honestly. Oh, wow. Great Crack the Sky usage there. And just like that, there goes the rest of the health on Mom's Heart. And Zwiki's got himself a 2-0 win. So very nicely done on that next, or the second run especially there, Zwiki. And a 2-0 victory for Mr. Zwiki22, your Pittsburgh Steelers, moving to 500 on the season. So very nicely